Good Saturday morning and welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray on 790 The Bet. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency and Wally Hatchett's Comfort Food and Drinks at 6439 Summer Avenue. Now here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome to Outdoors with Larry Ray as we talk every Saturday morning for 90 minutes, the fastest 90 minutes in outdoor radio programming. Yes, I am continuing to broadcast from home thanks to my headset and my microphone and Shelby McCall pushing all the buttons. We're going to keep this show going as much. And you folks know that I am dealing with cancer. I had a spinal tap on Wednesday and came through that with really glad to get that behind me, so to speak. And then another chemo coming up on Monday. I appreciate all the cards, the texts, the letters. And as I introduce our co-host, I want them to be able to hear about what happened at Baptist Hospital after my spinal tap on Wednesday. But first, this is first Saturday, and I couldn't do this show
without the Daryl and Daryl Real Live Radio Show.
There they go. You know that that deep voice from North Memphis. From Raleigh is our one and only Gene Smith, our hunter education guru. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning. Good morning. Morning,
and
Dave.
Then on the line from somewhere at a state park, where Henry Horton, I think,
from parts unknown.
Parts unknown is our man Dave Gabbard. The other part of our Daryl and Dave has climbed the closest telephone pole and got the phone up in the air, and he's going to be with us for a couple of segments. Then, of course, Gene will be with us for the entire show, and we'll have Pun Day, as we call it, with Gene Smith on. He is the pun master, as we call him, and Dave always we never know what's going to come out of Gene's mouth. And
I don't either half the time.
Neither does he. But let me tell you guys, after I had a wonderful nurse last Wednesday at Baptist Hospital as my spinal tap. And listen to this. I'm going to say this morning hello to my wonderful nurse, Sarah Beth Banks of Brownsville, Tennessee. And that's where Outdoors at Larry Ray's broadcast on 1520 AM, 95.3 FM. And Sarah Beth, thank you for taking care of me and my wife when she found out that I was Larry Ray and I do the radio show. She knows everybody in Brownsville that listens to the show.
All right.
And her two sons are duck hunters. And get this, her daughter is going to the University of Arkansas.
Oh,
She's
no.
a Razorback. Oh.
I got you a Razorback shirt, but I'll get to get it to you.
Okay. Well, is that not a small world?
Ah, no, that's great.
That Sarah Beth knows all about our show, and for all you folks in Brownsville.
When you found out she listened to the show, did she look at you and say, "You sound taller on radio"?
There you go.
No, I think she said I have a radio face.
Yeah.
No, she was bubbling and really took care of me during the scary time there for that. But I just wanted to say good Saturday morning to Sarah Beth Banks and all my good friends in Brownsville. But, we're going to have a lot of fun on today's show. We're going to talk to Bobby Wilson. Gene, you know Bobby. I know Bobby.
Yes, sir.
Dave probably knows Bobby better than anybody. So Dave's going to be around for that next segment as Bobby recently announced his retirement. And Bobby and you listeners out there, we go a long way back with the TWRA, but he's retired as the executive director. Then we're going to talk to John Butler in studio, I hope. It is fishing rodeo time. And I just love the fishing rodeo that the Agri Center puts on. So we're going to be talking to John Butler, the Agri Center president, Agri Center International, about their junior fishing rodeo. You guys know it's at Ketchum Lake. That's a great name for a lake.
They got some big fish in there, too.
They got some big fish. And then Donald Hussey is going to come in and talk about becoming an outdoors woman. And then we're going to switch gears and talk to pro angler John Canada, who just won the big Major League Fishing Tournament on Pickwick Lake and won $100,000.
Ooh.
And then we're going to talk to him and close out the show with the Pun Master and get our fishing report from our good friend at David Best of Primary Tackle. He's on his way to Kentucky Lake this morning, but we'll talk to him. But let's do. I know Dave has been. Golly, Dave, you and your wife ran. I mean, you got frequent flyer, you got frequent ground thing. You guys are on the road, and you are at Henry Horton, right, Dave?
Right. We're at Henry Horton this weekend. We decided to come over and camp with our daughter and her family. They're breaking in a new camper. They just I traded their old one in and got a new one, so they were booked over here, and they asked us, to come on over and camp with them. So
that's great.
Hopefully later on, late this afternoon, I'll slip out on the golf course and.
Of course.
the golf course.
See if I can whack the little white ball a little bit.
Well,
and,
you and your wife.
It's not only fishing going on. To me, the Clay's target season's cranking up. In fact,
yes, yeah.
For those who might be interested in shooting, registered shoot today down at Henderson. At the Henderson Gun Club, their registered shoot's always the first Saturday of the month. So, invite everybody, down to if they're interested in shooting trap. And then, of course, I'm getting ready towards the end of the month. We'll be going to Illinois up there to shoot in the U.S. Open.
Yes, you will. Yeah. You've done that before, right?
Right.
Yeah.
How many times?
Oh, Lord, I hadn't counted them up. In fact,
a little ammo,
won a few trinkets up there. My best round up there in the 1 year in the singles championship in my division, I broke 199 out of 200, and I had to break the last 50 in the rain.
Oh, boy. And the wind.
Not much wind. It was just rain.
Oh, good.
And but there's like I said, a lot's going on. So I was up last weekend up visiting my son up in Kentucky. We were out on Fort Campbell Fort Knox. I try to get a couple of gold bars up there, but
they frown on it.
Couldn't find, but I did get to play golf on their golf course up there. They have a nice golf course. So I went to they have the General George S. Patton Museum up there.
Oh, wow.
And if you're ever up that way and are interested in history and a really nice museum, you need to stop in and go through that. It's free of charge. If you want to make them a donation and everything, but the history of General Patton and other military history, it's really, really nice up there.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. Matter of fact, in June the 21st and 22nd, they're having a powwow at Millington at the VFW place.
Right.
All kind of dancers and stuff coming there from all over the country.
I was looking the other day, if you people that's interested in high kind of living history, they've got a big black powder Southeastern Rendezvous up towards Nashville that starts May the 20th.
Now, is that in, what's the name of that place? I used to camp there.
And
is it, I can't think of the name of it. Matter of fact, they were filming a story there one time, and I was walking right through the scene. Of course, I wasn't dressed out, but you had to be politically correct to participate there, head to toe.
Right.
And I had some center seam moccasins, but they were elk. And the lady said, there was no elk in Tennessee. I said, yes, ma'am, there was elk in Tennessee. But I just went along with her, yeah.
Well, Dave, I asked you earlier, where's that event in Illinois?
It's in the town of Sparta, Illinois.
That's what
it's at the World Shooting and Recreation Center.
Yeah, and
in
how many
Sparta,
shooters
Illinois.
they usually have there?
Depends on the event. There'll be several thousand, I'm pretty sure, for the U.S. Open.
That's
you
what
know,
I thought.
you've
Yeah.
when you've got a trap line that's 3.5 miles
Exactly. It's hard to believe that. Yeah.
100, 300. I mean, 3.5 miles long.
Right.
The shooters.
long. Right.
That's amazing.
It's amazing. It
That's
is
That's
amazing.
and they'll use every one of them for the World Championships in the first part of August.
Oh, that's in the world. Well, you know, we've got an amazing person with us too in our pun master, and you know, and we can't start this first segment without a pun. Gene,
Okay. All
can
right.
you help us out?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a quick one. We're getting close. Okay.
All right, give it to me.
The old saying is, you can give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day, but take him fishing, and he'll sit in your boat and drink all your beer.
Oh, there she goes. But this early in the morning, we need to take a break, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I need to go up and get another cup of coffee.
Yeah, let's take a break. We'll be right back on Outdoors with Larry Ray with Dave Gabbard and Gene Smith.